How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, and I'm so freaking happy for the Bulls because we are making history on FFIE. This is absolutely insane, and I have yet to see something like this. Yeah, I just want to say, my update analysis because I've been getting in on this. I made a video when this thing was 4 cents, and if I would have held it today till now, I mean, like the massive, literally millions of dollars. But I have conservative targets and all that. I just wish maybe a trailing stop loss I would have used, but who would have expected, right? In hindsight, you can say that to everything in trading, and that's kind of what I want to get to you guys to is if you sold this thing at 30%, 50%, 100%, even 200%, don't feel bad. You stuck to your plan, you did your strategy, but I just want to I just want to talk about this, show you my system as this is very, very unique, right? So I use Keltner channels. These are ATR levels. And when you see this, I want to show you, we have it customized it at 4. This is a very overextended, even at 4. So let me show you guys what ATR level we are, and that is your average true range where price has, will pull back, right? It can't keep going to these massive ATRs. And I'm going to show you, looks like we are at an ATR of 8 almost. This right here is a good setting to see here. As you can see right in here, where's my, so here's the arrow right in here. As you can see, when you hit an ATR of 8, every time it has done it, price does pull back from there, right? Right in here, price hits it, and it pulls back, and right in here, price hits it and pull back. ATR of 8 is really, really overextended. You don't really see that much in stocks hitting that, unless if it's a penny stock with a very high short interest. Here we are, ATR of 8. What are we doing? We're hitting it. We should pull back. But what you're seeing is it's magneted to that upper band, and that's what you want to see. You want to see like right here, hits it, pulls back a little, goes up and retests the high, pull back, retest the upper band, goes back, retest the upper band. I use this strategy, and I have an over 95% win ratio using the ATR 4 because I look for very precise bottoms, and I'm going to show you. I've had this alerted down at 4 cents, and you can look at my video. Obviously, it has never hit an ATR of 8. So if I show you my settings down in here, here, you can look at right in here. We got very close. Actually, I had this at 4, not 3. But what I want to show you guys is time distance. Price has to hit the 3 middle bands, and this is your EMA 5, 10, and 20. When price does not hit that in a while, it will. And a lot of the people who are shorting this, they're like, oh, I'm going to short it because it makes sense. It has to go down. That's their logic. It has to go down because it has an RSI of like 99. It's like, but that stuff doesn't matter when the percentage short interest is 96%. I know a lot of retail traders probably blew their accounts trying to shorting this when, honestly, if you're not trading it, you either watch it or you put some money in that you're willing to lose. And look, a lot of people made massive money, right? That is definitely how you do it. But trying to short a stock, that's been up 8,000%, you might be like, oh, that this has to be shortable. But if you don't see what I see, you're only getting very conservative gains if you do short it. Right here at the ATR of 8, 232 to 165, not a bad game, but the problem is you're going to be so freaking on your phone and so freaking worried that this can, in a blink of a second, shoot 100% and you get a margin call. And that's what we're seeing here. A lot of shorts are piling in, but guess what? You're fueling the fire for this to get ramped up more and more. Because shorts, what does shorts have to do? They are the number one buyer. They have to buy back their shares. So once they have a margin call, this keeps going and going and going. We are making history. This is a gamma squeeze. You won't see this probably in a long time. This is one of the stocks that is targeted because it had an over 96% short interest when I alerted it at 4 cents. Did I expect it to go this high? No. Anyone that does tell you that, they're like, oh, I just sold now at $4 or $3.89 at the top. They're probably lying and then trying to just get people to like, oh, wow, you're a god at trading, right? So yeah, this is what is happening. I'm going to even show you. I called the top on AMC. And as you can see right in here, when you hit that 8 ATR, look how dangerous it can get. It's one of those things where it will pull back at the 8 ATR, but as you've seen with FFIE, it goes back and tries to retest it. But in AMC case, it did not do that. That's why I said it is a very dangerous zone to be buying at this region when it hits this upper band. And where does price have to go back to is that EMA 5. And then I said all my videos an EMA 10 to a T. Will it bounce back from there? We don't know. And we can see this multiple times, guys. Where does price hit? ATR, percent, right here, pulls straight down. But that wasn't case for FFIE because FFIE is a rare case. Everyone in the world is buying it. Every dip is being bought back up. That's the different case. In a normal case scenario, yes, FFIE cannot sustain. I mean, even in this scenario, FFIE cannot sustain an 8 ATR. Every time it gets there, it has to pull back. As you can see, we're being pulled back a little, but the next day, as you can see, this is upper band is going up as price, corrects. These are healthy pullbacks. Price is correcting, the upper band goes up, and guess what? We can retest a new high is what we're doing. So that's why a lot of people are losing their crap on shorting this thing, is because they're like, okay, now it's going down, and then it just makes a new high, right? What's the other one? GWAV. Lots of big of these companies are hitting. See, look, this one has plenty of room to the 8 ATR. CRKN, we can see this one. A lot of stocks cannot sustain this level, guys. 8 ATR, it shoots down rapidly. So yeah, so I just wanted to go over that. This is a very nice system. Like I said, I went over 95% of my trades, and I'm only bull. I'm not dissing, I would never short stocks. It doesn't make sense because, you can get margin called so fast, and why get in the way of a trade? When I look to get in CRKN, or I look for under the 3 bands and close to the lower band, I would buy it right in here, and I'd take my nice gains at the EMA 20, and it goes way up. That's just part of the game of trading. You can't say what ifs. Let's go back to FFIE because this is what this video is about. We are crazy up there. We know we have to hit the EMA 5, which we did literally right in here, so that it hits that, and this is what tells us, are we going to make an uptrend? So we hit the EMA 5, we make an uptrend, and now we're way back at the 8 ATR. I changed my settings because I use these settings for normal stock scenarios. If I was looking for abnormal stock scenarios, then I go to 8 ATR. As you can see, we always hit our head on 8 ATR. We pull back, and if I wanted to buy back again, it would be right here on FFRE at around 1.70, or it's going to fluctuate, so wherever that EMA 5 is. But you do want to be careful because we are going to touch the EMA 10 and 20. We just don't know what time frame. I will say anything that doesn't touch the EMA 10 in 1 month is extremely rare. 2 months for EMA 20 is extremely rare. I usually see about 2 to 3 weeks of an EMA 10 touch. So yeah, I just thought this to show you guys, the interesting, because if you're thinking about shorting it, do not short it. All right, because you're going to experience history on this stock. It's one of the biggest gamma squeeze I've ever witnessed. I mean, I can show you even the GME hype way back in the day, right? We're going to go back 8 ATR because this is the best setting to use for these gamma squeeze stocks, right? So as you can see, even in the GMC hype, we surpassed this, right? 8 ATR, we hit this, and I remember I made massive money. If I do something, I do buy puts. I don't short because I don't like margin calls. But right in here on this candle, we hit the ATR and went down rapidly from $40, and we went back to $16, right? Massive money on the puts I made, right? And it was a one-day trade because I knew it can't sustain that 8 ATR. Even on a squeeze type of pattern, this line is going to be respected. And then it's going to go down and make a new high as the lines readjust. And that's what we do the next day. Would it short here? The next short is right here on the 8 ATR of $95. Where do we always go back to? Your EMA 5, which right here made a nice another put gain from 93 to 44. That's, I'm telling you, You can make money both ways, but you got to make sure there is options available. This was an over 500% winner, and then it went all the way EM10. I didn't think it would do that. And then I didn't catch this one because I was looking for the upper band here. But that's how you're supposed to see it. FFIE is a different beast. You can't really compare it to that. It is a different beast. It's magneted to the 8 ATR, and it's holding it. Yes, it's going to correct a little, but that doesn't mean it's a shortable zone. It doesn't mean it at all. So yeah, you just got to realize what's the short interest on this. Obviously everyone in the world is tweeting about it, so it wouldn't make sense to short this. It's honestly just get on the boat. If you want to spend $1,000, put the money in, wait till the price hits the EMA 5. Get on the boat at this price right here. This was the price to get in. I'll show you right in here. We hit the ATR of 8 right here. We go back down and we go here. And then guess what? We hit this. Where do we go back in again? We go back down at the EMA 5. And guess what? We shoot up again. Right now, we want to wait for a pullback at the EMA 5. And then let's see another high. So that is how I would honestly play it if you guys were in it. And it's the best advice I can give you. And you just got to be willing to be like, this is money I'm willing to risk and lose. It can't be money that, oh, I cannot lose this money. Because you do have to realize these are squeezes, but squeezes can end at any moment. Nobody knows exactly when it's going to end. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see my exact system and actually learn, how I win over 95% of my trades, and how I look for bottom reversals. I alerted FFIE at around the 4-cent region. I made a video, you can look back, and I was like, holy crap. This, I did not expect it to go that high, but I was like, we can have decent distance to EMA 10 and 20 to make that nice 20 to 50% gain. At the time, that is super good, right? Because I'd seen FFIE can make 100% spike, and then it loses it all. But this time, it's different, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoy making YouTube videos. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, we're at over 4,000 members joining in a short amount of time because people love the transparency. They like to see, okay, this is what the system does. This is what we're looking at. Anyone can learn this. As long as you have the nice, 2 eyeballs and you're patient and you wait for the inverse. Instead of being at the upper band, you wait for the inverse of being at the lower band for the buys. You can make massive money, guys. I'm going to switch my ATRs because this is only for meme stock hypes. We made our money on GME. As you can see right in here, we traded it up in here, and nice put play right there. So it's not going to be that easy all the time. And I would never short it, like I said. If I was going to play anything, it would be puts. That way, if I put $1,000 in, I don't get a margin call. My puts go to 0. But in this case, GME went right down. AMC went right down. Massive gains. Because I'm using the right system. And I'm using probabilities in my favor. So, and that's really all it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below into the YouTube comments. I'll pin it and it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts, and that's what you're going to get, and my system. When you click that link into the YouTube comments and the YouTube description, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. What this is you're not subscribed in here. This is just where people come in and can get to subscribe, right? You're not going to see anything here. This is just a hangout zone for the free chat, and there's nothing education on here. What you want to do is go to subscriptions, hit premium chat over here on the left side, and it will opt you to subscribe. And for a limited time, I'm telling you, I am going to put only $6 a month to join this, or only 20 cents a day. I want people to be grandfathered in, no matter what account size you have, can do this system and not worry about the fees. I've been in Discords that charge thousands of dollars a year, $100 a month, and honestly, I'm just chasing fees. There's nothing to it, right? I'm chasing fees, and I'm not making the money in terms of. With only $6 a month, I promise you what I can guarantee you is you will be profitable in this Discord. I got to show you FFIE, the 8 ATR, average true range. It hits its heads, goes down. Where does it go back to? The EMA 5, and that's where you take the next leg up. And that's what we've been consistently seeing with FFIE. So I hope this video helps you guys What you're going to get is my RTK swing trades, like my exact entries. I'm like, you'll see adding more 4.30 CRNC, which is a free trade alert, and you see why I enter and all that. Education videos, how to properly accumulate reversals, and how to get your indicators to set up on this. And I do a full education series on how to use the band strategy with the EMAs. And then I didn't even talk about KDJ. That's another alert you will learn. Indicator. And then you can get my RTK journal. This right here is going to be an open section of my trades where you can see that we win over 95%, and you're going to see like wins, my percentage returns, open positions, and all that. So you'll get an actual thing of like my real-time averages, and if you just want to look at what stocks I'm in. I recently did add that, so bear with me. We're going to constantly be putting more stuff in that. So, and also, yeah, so all for $6 a month. If you want to join, you can cancel anytime if you don't like it, but I promise you, you will get a lot of education out of this Discord. And then also, if you guys like the video, give it a like, subscribe, comment. FFIE very well could hit $10, but I do want to see it retest this EMA 5. But like I said, no one really knows the price target this is going. I know a lot of people are just pumping it without no rhyme or reason. I am using a little education here, scenarios of the 8 ATR, because like I said before, guys, we are going to hit our head here. It doesn't make sense to buy at the top here. You want to buy it at the EMA 5 because that's where we're bouncing off of. And that's on a technical standpoint, that is a healthy correction. If you go below the EMA 5 to the 10 and below the 20, then you're in the downtrend. Then you don't want to be buying this anymore. So I hope this makes sense, guys. And give it a like, as it does help the video, share it to other people. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and hope to see you in the Discord.